It's interesting whenever we are going through different stages and seasons in our lives that how we just focus on that moment and we kind of forget, look, you just passing through this. You're not going to stay, you're not going to be stuck in this situation. I used to do that. And sometimes I find myself doing it again. I'm just going to be honest with you. Um, I remember years ago when we were homeless as a family, when I was married, and my two sons were probably 6 and 7. They were little. And we had to stay in the hotel. And in order to keep all of this from them so they wouldn't know the crisis that our family was going through, we let them believe that we were on vacation, okay? But we had to leave our home. The roof had fallen in, and insurance company couldn't pay. So, and I'm just gonna be honest, we let it go into foreclosure. And we had like 6 weeks to get out. We milked out those 6 weeks. And some friends of ours at the time came in with a moving truck and moved us out. We had accumulated a lot of things because we lived in the house about 10 years, but it was no longer that house. And to me, that was the worst thing that could have happened to us, having to walk around in Walmart around Christmas time with those two little boys, and they just wanted to get out and play and go back to school. We couldn't send them to school because they would have ratted us out. And my two older daughters were in college, and my husband, that late ex-husband, was saying, we got to find somewhere. Now, you got to understand, when y'all in foreclosure, they already let you know your credit is bad, pretty bad, okay? And we were just driving around, and clock was just ticking. Clock was ticking. My husband's job kept calling him, but he couldn't leave. He didn't want to leave his family like that. And we had everything in the U-Haul truck. We had to park with the hotel thing, and our cars and our vans. We had to park them somewhere. We did not have a physical address. That was a scary time. And my youngest son, he was just learning how to read, so he had to be about 7. Maybe he was 7, okay. He would get the Bible and start saying scriptures out loud, even words he couldn't pronounce. Instead of saying, oh, taste and see the Lord is good, he said, zero, taste, okay. But that kind of shook me up because we were really down in the dumps. We started blaming each other. You know how husband and wife do and stuff, and arguing and fussing. But the youngest son, he would get up and start saying those scriptures and pretend like he was preaching. And one day I said, look, either God, you're with us or you're not in this situation. And he led us to this place, and they went on and rented us a nice home right before Christmas time. Right before Christmas time.